Mhm. Mhm. Oh, that's right. Little Adam Sandler Thanksgiving
Is that what that
song.
was?
I think so. It was part of it.
Sounded like
Jimmy
random
Walker.
humming to me.
Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. Oh, that's right. That was the part I was doing. I don't know if that was clear or not.
Not clear at all. You look like a floating head. Do you know that? Do me a favor. Do this. Ready? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Galileo. I feel like this is too close. This whole set. By the way, best beige pillar in the podcasting game. It keeps doing the. I don't know why that. I don't know what's happening. Best podcasting pillar in the game, right here, award winning. People gave that pillar rave reviews last episode. Frankie C it was a big hit. Big hit.
It's a pillar of strength.
That was good. Good for you.
Oh, okay.
We,
Thank you.
we were gonna do this episode in the middle of like the villages, like town square, but that got shut down very quickly. So had to pivot back to the parents' backyard, which is pitch black, as Frankie C pointed out. So
Yeah. What the hell, man? I'm waiting
yeah, it's
for an alien ship to just right behind you.
let's hope so. Let's hope
That'd be
so.
good.
Anything to get me out of this fucking vacation. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, listen, we got an update on Diddy. We've got a Butterball controversy again. We've got Frankie C and Aaron C on the way with a blind top five. Baby, that's a podcast in Florida.
You know what you look like? You look like, when you're scrolling through to change your avatar's hair,
Mm-hmm.
you look like one of those options. Like, do you want this hairstyle? Because it's just, and you go, no, I don't want that. Nobody looks like that.
I can't get an avatar that looks good. My avatars are as disappointing as my actual appearance, so
No,
that's hard
there's
for me.
no, is anybody happy with their avatar?
I imagine somebody must be. Let us know in the live chat or the comments below. Are you happy with your avatar? Because mine, not good.
There's some cartoon character looking guy out there going, I'm delighted with mine. I look exactly like my thing. You
Yeah.
never get the eyes right. And who's going to sit there and go, no, they should be this far apart, no, this far apart. I can't do it.
Once I got really close, like really, really close, and it actually looked like me, and that was disappointing. I was like, this looks too much like actual me. I can't have this on an avatar.
That's disturbing.
Avatars at minimum have to be 20 to 30 pounds, and depending on who you are, 40 pounds lighter than you actually are. That's the whole point of avatars, isn't it?
I think so. They're supposed to take over for you eventually. Eventually, the avatar will be a robot that lives in your house.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. People are like, oh, Elon and Trump and all this stuff. And I'm like, maybe this is how we usher in the new era before the robots take over and kill us all. That's why I'm not worried about the whole thing, Frank. I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. And,
You're not
it'll be
worried about
great.
the whole thing because you're banking on robots taking over and killing everyone?
It's just all gonna end very soon, very shortly anyway. So why worry about anything? It doesn't make any sense.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Paul loves his avatar, 3 holes, and does windows. Nice.
Good Lord.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. Will is here. Look at all the people. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Jamie,
hey.
Lindarella, Miss Justice, Christella, Raven.
That's so Raven.
The villages part due. Yeah, I heard from a lot of people that are like, oh, I can't believe you're in Florida. One person said you're in my neighborhood. Another person said you really we're not too far away. That was the message I got. And we're not too far away. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, is it you inviting me over? Here's what's weird, Frank. Let me just put it to you this way. When we do the show when you're in New York, I'm in Florida. But when we do the show from the home studios of the AOA podcast, the amount of swinging per capita pretty low. right now I feel like I am fully surrounded by swingers all around, you know.
How uncomfortable are you? Are you allowed to walk through the villages at night, or is it like a everybody's inside kind of thing?
You want to laugh here. Oh, so yeah, okay. So 9 o'clock is like midnight here in the villages. Everybody just packs it in
Oh,
at 9 and goes home. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I do get, here's what's hilarious. So you need like a pass to go into the pools around here. So my parents went out and got us all passes and everything, and you know, Cuddles, she's a little rough around the edges, right? She's a little nasty looking, tough little Queens broad. She got
whoa,
like
whoa, easy.
she got like TSA scanned at the pool yesterday. The woman was like, "Let me see your pass." Asked for her ID so she could match the pass to her ID. It was like crazy.
Do
And then
you
I
even
went
work
to the
there?
pool. That's hilarious. Do you know if the woman who ID'd you even worked at the pool? No, she doesn't. She was just giving over our personal information to somebody.
That's good.
She some I think it was an illegal immigrant. Some illegal immigrant, Frank, ID'd my wife and then called her illegal immigrant cousin in New York and said, "Rob this fucking house because they're not here. They're not there at the moment." And then they
Whoa,
ate our dog.
we just took a huge left turn or right turn anyway.
Well, yeah, because we don't have a dog anymore because her cousin ate it. So that's the whole traumatizing thing about the vacation so far.
What happens? You got to watch out for that.
Goddamn illegal immigrants, you know what I'm saying? They're eating the dogs. They're fucking the turkeys. More on
Well,
that in a second when we get to Butterball. Let's start with
really?
the oh Frank, you don't even know, dude. Don't even
Oh
know.
God, don't tell me. Come on, don't ruin
We got-
Thanksgiving.
No, we got no. Listen, when you're enjoying your delicious turkey, be like, did you hear what Butterball is stuffing their turkeys with? Semen.
No, stop.
Why would I make it up, Frank? You know I don't lie. I don't make these things up.
It's not true, but all right, we'll see. What happened with Diddy?
Um, Diddy denied bail right before Thanksgiving. How wonderful is that?
Wah wah.
I know. Go
Sucks
fuck
to
yourself,
be you,
asshole.
buddy. Yep.
Yeah. Take it in the
You think
face.
you think there's a special Thanksgiving anything in jail? Like, do they? I don't know. Do they go around the table saying what they're thankful for? Or?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Well, last episode we talked about what they got to eat, and I was enraged over the fact they got a choice of pie. Do you fucking imagine? Like, it's bad enough they're getting turkey and all the trimmings. They're getting so many, but not just a pie. They're getting a multitude of pies that they could choose what kind. They're in fucking prison. This should be tough. Should be brutal. And they're getting a choice of pies.
I mean, is it like the best pies in the city, or is it like
Well,
like
Frank,
the
have you ever had
Philadelphia?
even bad pumpkin pie is still pretty fucking good pumpkin pie.
That's true. Do they get to put whipped cream on it?
Fucking, if I find out they put whipped cream on it, I'm gonna be so
Then
upset.
then there's an issue. All
I'll be
right.
so fucking mad. I think Trump's gonna fix it though. That's what I think. I think he's gonna fix the Justice Department. Him and Matt Gates is they're gonna kill it.
They're gonna fix everything. That's what I
Matt
hear.
Gates, yeah, Matt Gates. By the way, since he pulled out of for AG of the country, he is now up for a new job, and that's warden at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where Diddy is being housed. So,
That's pretty good. It was
um,
likely he's going there anyway.
right, right. Well, they figured, how else do we handle somebody who sex traffics? Well, let's get somebody with some knowledge in the area to get in charge of that whole prison, you know?
I think they're gonna bring him in and go, yeah, you're in charge. You just this is your room. You stay here 24 hours a day, but you're in charge. You know what to do. Here's a clipboard. Hey, go nuts, and then just stick them in a cell and say that this is your new job. Mealtime is this time. This is when you shower. This is when. But yeah, you're in charge.
You want to laugh your ass off. So, um, this is EHM morning show time. I'm doing an interview. We have a there's a Hamptons International Film Festival. It's a big deal, right? So
Sure.
I'm interviewing a bunch of filmmakers that week. And I have to do a couple of like the D-list, like super indie people to get like the celebs. So I'm doing, so there's one guy that sends me this film. It's a wonderful film, right? It's such a good film, but I don't watch the whole thing. So I don't see how it ends. And the film is he's like an Iraq veteran. He comes back from the war, and he got injured. He has like his something with his leg. He lost a leg or lost both of his legs. I forget what it was. So he's in the hospital, but he's in the mental ward because they have a shortage of beds in the regular hospital. So they're going through the whole movie, this and that, and I'm like, he's like he goes to see the psychologist every day or psychiatrist, whatever it was. What's going on? So I'm interviewing the filmmaker, and I'm like, I'm watching your movie, and I'm like, I think they just told him there weren't beds in the regular thing, not realizing that that's exactly the plot of the movie. And he totally knows now that I didn't watch the end of the movie because it gets proven in like the last 10 minutes. And I'm sitting there like an asshole, just like,
Yeah. Next time you ask someone about a movie and like the big thing about it, make sure they don't. That's not the reveal at the end. That's probably a
yeah,
good idea. You know what
learn
you
that
look like?
lesson.
You look like you're about to read poetry in like an art house coffee shop. Right.
Snaps, everybody. It's
More
cool.
of what Anthony looks like later on in the show.
Yeah. I made this mistake. I got a wireless microphone, as you can see. No, see
Ooh,
wireless mic, but
fancy.
I didn't wireless my headphones, so it's kind
So
of
makes the
useless.
wireless mic pointless.
Basically, very much so
Mhm.
pointless.
Right.
Really fucking pointless. Anyway, so that's Diddy. Fuck him. He'll be in
Right.
prison. I hope he chokes on the turkey tomorrow. Um, totally denied the bail. Um, they It's his third failed bid for bail.
How many does he get? Let's just keep trying.
I don't know if there should be a cap on that. Actually, good point.
Like, what's changed since the last time he wanted bail?
Yeah. Well, here's what they said too. This is the actual ruling. You want to hear the actual ruling? The court finds that the government has shown by clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination of conditions will reasonably assure the safety of the community. So,
Okay.
motherfucker is a threat to the community. You
Yeah.
know,
Keep him locked up.
fuck that guy. Butterball, Frankie C. All right, here's what's happening with this.
What is happening with Butterball? And if this is going to ruin my Thanksgiving, I don't know if I'm here for it.
It's trending right now and mostly started on TikTok that a bunch of workers at a Butterball, I don't even know what you call it, factory or farm or whatever it is, were abusing the turkeys.
Oh,
One dude did have, with a
oh,
turkey.
come on.
There's video footage of a guy like holding a turkey and humping it. That actually happened. Um, there's
Oh,
there's other really gross, disgusting footage of them like just smashing the turkeys' heads and like
no.
yeah, it's awful. It's terrible. It's terrible. But
What
here's
the
the
fuck?
thing. I know. Here's the thing. And I love your reaction to this because it's most people's reactions. This all happened. This stuff all surfaced back in 2006. Right. It's so weird. So this was a controversy that we had 18 years ago. Butterball took it in the face, while their turkeys took it in the keister,
All right.
over this whole controversy. And since then, they've put in all this stuff, and they've gotten like the humane guarantee award or whatever, guaranteed humane treatment, all that stuff. They've corrected it, but PETA, who originally like sent some people in undercover to get all this footage, somebody took that footage and just put it back on TikTok. And now it's just fire up the algorithm because again, your reaction is like, why are people banging turkeys? Of course, that's going to get a reaction from people. And it's like it's
So,
just like wildfire. So they're having to apologize for this controversy again 18 years later.
all right, so it's not happening now. It happened 2006.
Right.
And when they went through the whole thing, and now because the videos went viral again, it's become
Right.
a big thing again. I got you.
Right. And you
Why
talk
didn't we
about
hear about?
contra,
I
you
don't
know,
remember this in 2006.
I remember it. I remember it because I remember. Thank God I didn't go to work that day and get caught. You know, that's why it's so fresh in my mind. I was working at Butterball at the time. You remember?
I remember that.
Anyway, yeah, I vaguely remembered it, and then like you know, again, like I saw the video again, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I like you know, again, doing the due diligence today for the podcast here. I was like, oh, this is an old. I was like, because I could have sworn, because I remember I was like, oh, are they doing this again? Oh, this is good. Paul's in the zone tonight. Poultry pervs, I like that.
That's
That's pretty
something.
good.
Man,
Yeah.
I mean,
Nicole, this world is getting so weird. No shit.
it's a weird friggin' time to be around. I don't know what's going on out there, but there's some weird friggin' people out there. And the
They're
instructions are
eating
clear.
the dogs.
You're supposed to pluck the turkeys. Pluck the turkeys.
Sometimes the P and the L could look like an F if you don't write it neat.
You know, some people's handwriting is script. You don't know.
That's true. Remember Ernie Anastas? Keep fucking that chicken.
Remember that?
That was
Was
weird.
that? Oh, that could have been. What
That's
the hell
weird.
was that? Why did he say that?
I don't know. I think he was high off amphetamines. I think that's what you have to do to survive in the newscasting world all these years.
All right.
You just get all fucked
Hmm.
up.
Is Butterball still doing that thing where you can call them and ask them how to cook your turkey?
God, I hope so. I mean, Jed Bartlett seems to think so. So I'm in his camp. I'm in his side.
Who runs that? Like, is that like you go in for like a week and is it the people at Butterball, or is it they hire a special team to operate the phones
No,
that week?
it's a guy named Phil.
Oh, Phil. I hear he does a good job.
Yeah,
Is the
Phil's pretty good. He's
same.
on
I feel like, what questions could you have at this point? I mean, it's all online.
All right, I'm sorry, but Paul is on fire. Mother Clucker brings new meaning to the term spread eagle. I mean, Jesus Christ, Paul's got animal fucking jokes. This is great. We're
There's
not
something with
Frank.
there's something with giblets in there, but I can't get it.
Frank, kick your feet up, man. We don't have to do any of the fucking Paul's going to do all the heavy lifting for us tonight.
Just run the chat on the broadcast. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we can sit here and be quiet. I'll just keep putting his fucking comments up. We'll just be fine.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's really strange and bizarre. But I'd imagine if you're working at like a turkey farm, things are gonna get a little silly. Again, I think there's gonna be days where you're like, let's just see how fucked up we can get and still
I'm
run the
sure.
turkey farm the right way.
I'm sure now they hire the best people. They have all the master basters there.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Trying. I'm not at Paul's level yet, but
You
I'll
know
get there.
Paul, but that was all right. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, could you imagine being on a job interview at Butterball post 2006? You're like, have you ever been aroused looking at a turkey?
No, I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like they're gonna go, oh, what's your qualifications? Let's see, you graduate. And I'm gonna stop you right there. I've never banged a turkey. Can I just have the job, please? This is not gonna happen. You don't have to worry about that with me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out. But I know not to bang the turkeys.
Right, right.
That's all.
Could
I
you
mean,
could you imagine like you go to interview somebody and they're like, oh, here's a picture of my wife and she's like got a long, like a long neck and like very thin, and you're like, holy shit, I think Anderson's gonna be a problem. I don't know. Have you seen his wife?
oh, damn it! Check out that
It's gonna be
waddle.
trouble. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Somebody's like, somebody comes in for a job. They're like, I go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade every year. Why, you like the parade? No, I like to be as close to Tom Turkey as possible. Okay. All right. Let's put you over here in this pile. Not good.
It's a weird time. I don't know what's going on out there. I mean, at least this was what was it, 18 years ago? Is my math right?
Yeah, but you don't get over fucking a turkey, I don't think.
No, that's still. I never heard. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, I think, and it's going to take me a long time to not. Every time I look at turkey, I'm going to think about it.
What's here? All right, let's try and get in the mind of somebody who would fuck a turkey. You have to be depraved.
Do we have to?
Well, here's what I'm wondering: does at any point?
Get her on the phone.
I know. Where is J Sabs? At any point, do you think? All right, listen. Try to think about this. They've already put it in their.
Understand it. We're never going to understand it.
No, but follow me here. They've already put it in their mind that they're going to do this. Do you think at any point they wonder, oh, could I catch like a disease? Because that's what I would think. Like, even if I commit to, all right, I'm going to fuck a turkey today. This is what I'm going to do. I think I would.
You're operating on the fact that, on the myth that they're thinking clearly while they're planning this.
That's true.
So you're thinking, you're thinking like, I'm going to do this ridiculous, disgusting thing. Should I be worried about real life, anything else? I mean, I don't think they're really particularly bothered by the aftermath.
Because I would think like, oh my God, I could get a disease and my penis could fall off for fucking a turkey. I like this from Bird. I'm being a vegetarian tomorrow. Here's the thing. You never go around seeing the Jolly Green Giant fucking a stalk of broccoli. Am I right, Frank? We don't have any underground footage or behind the scenes footage of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
When's the last time you saw the Jolly Green Giant? I don't know. What's he up to? Let's get a camera on that guy.
Yes, we should. We got to watch everybody at this point. If we're fucking turkeys now, we're.
Why is he so jolly?
Because he's next to
the Jolly Rancher.
Oh, good question.
You know what you look like? You look like the guy who operates Gonzo in the Muppets. Like you got him like, if we pan up, there's going to be a set of Muppets above your head.
Who was it? Nixon that wore like a black suit against a black background on the black and white TV, so it looked like his head was just floating around during the debate. Yeah,
right. Yeah, you look like Nixon. I don't know. No, but there's no way you're not going to be able to get inside the head of anybody that does something like that.
No, yeah, I guess not. But I would like to think that even if I committed to banging a turkey, I would still have that moment of, could this be bad for my penis? Could there be something?
No.
Man, listen.
Do you think they are picky about which turkey it is? Like, I'm not. That one's not doing it for me. It's the one over there that looks exactly the same. I'm gonna go for that one.
Yeah, maybe. Here's what's so strange. Now you know this. Now Frank and I grew up in Queens, right? Which is like the most like, it's the city, concrete everywhere. Yeah, there was an occasional tree and shit like that, but even our like parks were just basketball courts.
There was one tree that we all kind of gathered around once a month and prayed to, and that was it.
So when I moved out to Long Island, and Frank did too, but where he is more he's closer to the city. I'm more all the way out of the end of Long Island. There's literally turkeys just there's literally turkeys just running around.
Yeah, and you have wild turkeys running around. Yeah,
wild turkeys will run right by my front door, like right into the back. Like they just run. They're everywhere. These wild turkeys, they are so disgusting to be around.
I thought you were going to say sexy.
No. But I will tell you, I have it's weird to say fantasized or daydreamed, like, because they're nasty. Like, they are nasty animals. So because I leave like a baseball bat in my garage, I have honestly thought about what it would sound like literally teeing off on a turkey if it was ever to come in and attack one of the kids. Like I have had that thought of like I
Oh, okay.
seen a turkey and been
I
like,
was,
if
I was
he
gonna say
comes,
it sounded like what you're fantasizing about beating a turkey to death. In
no,
defense of your kids, fine, I get that. But
yeah,
just sitting there randomly going, I wonder what would it be like to just run outside and just chase down a turkey and just fucking go, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro on the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
When he's fucking kicking the.
Or Office Space. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
By the way, Mom, I'm gonna borrow this knife, because the turkeys, what do you call it? Got
Well,
stuck. Oh, oh,
hoof got stuck on there.
Ma, you can't leave it
Yeah,
there. It's a
well,
shame.
it's a shame, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, I've told you the story of one turkey standing on another. Again, mornings at EHM. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving the house. I pulled down the block and there's a turkey literally standing on the other turkey. And I literally drove right up because I was like, let me scare this turkey. I'll save the turkey. The fucking turkey never got off the other turkey. He just looked at me the
What do
whole
you mean?
time.
Like, so there's a turkey standing up, normal, and then there's another turkey standing right on top of it, normal.
The one on the bottom wasn't standing though. He was like on the floor, like he had just caught a beating. Like he was like laying down and his head was like down while the other turkey was standing on top of him. And I drove my car up to it, like so that it would get scared away and run. Didn't move. It didn't move. I'm like, these guys are nasty bastards.
They'll F you up, man.
And I've seen them go after I shouldn't say I've seen them, but people have told me that they've like run after little dogs and shit like that. Like they got mad. So that's why I'd be like the kids would be playing out in the front yard, and I'd be like, I might have to fucking just baseball bat a turkey's head. I'd be thinking about what that sound would be like. These are the shit that I used to think of when
I imagine it's not a sound you forget about anytime soon.
probably not. But I think I had one of not. I can't prove it, but my neighbor, he used to go out back and shoot like a crossbow into the trees. And I'm pretty sure he shot a couple of turkeys in his day, this fucking guy.
Is that like
It
legal?
was
Can he do that?
I don't know, it was RFK Jr., so I didn't really question it too much, but
Oh,
I just
good.
thought
Okay.
that looks like a brainworm acting out there.
Yeah, the brainworm's running the show at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but no bullshit. His name is Kenny. I shouldn't out him. For some reason, I feel like I'm in Florida. Like my one neighbor watches the podcast all the time. So this is probably bad. I'm gonna have to do some apologizing. But yeah, I was pretty sure he was out there shooting turkeys and just pluck because he seems like a dude that would pluck it and do the whole, the whole fucking me. If my shit don't come out of a fucking grocery store, I am not eating it. I'm not one of these people that are like,
No. That's one of those things. Like, let's say world ends. How am I getting food? My only thing, I mean, I guess I would start. I would eat a shit ton of fruits and vegetables if I can grow them. But my other thing is how what else can you eat? I would have to fish. That's the only thing. I wouldn't be able to hunt. I'm not killing.
yeah,
I'm not shooting Bambi. I'm not shooting any. I can't do any of that. So I guess I would just fish. And even then, it's still. But that would be the most I would do, and that's if the world ends.
yeah.
So
Why doesn't Aaron have the link to get in?
I don't know.
You have it. You got here.
Yeah, but I'm talking to you on my. I can't send it to her from here because I'm talking to you.
But I sent it to everybody.
Send it again.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it didn't go through. I have no idea. But we are going to play blind top 5 in a little bit when Aaron comes on.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't say it. That's weird. I don't know why it didn't go
How
through.
how drunk are all of you? That's it. I got a text from. Oh, can I say this? Sorry. I got a text. Let's just say early in the day, a little earlier than I'm comfortable with. Saying publicly that was like the old Frankie and Aaron C were celebrating today.
It wasn't that early, first of all, and second of
It
all,
was 10 o'clock in the morning.
It's not. We're still on cruise time, so your 10 o'clock is our 4:30, which doesn't make sense. But no, it wasn't. It
That
was like I had one drink. It was one drink.
that was it. You only had one drink.
Yeah, we went out to eat early. I had one drink and we came home.
You such a oh my god. You used to be a man. It's a shame.
What? So first, it's you're drinking too early, and then it's only one drink. Pick a lane, pal.
You can't win. You really can't
All
win.
right.
Here's another thing I noticed as we'll wait for Aaron C to come on in here. There's a new trend I saw. This is bothering me, Frank. There's a new trend that I saw on TikTok the other day. And hold on, could I do something without? Are you still seeing me?
No,
No. All right. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. You could hear me though, right?
unfortunately.
Okay. Oh
What
wait,
are you
this is
doing?
unfortunately that's so fucking funny. All right, this is amazing. I'm gonna put this in the hold on. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I don't know if I
What are
can.
you doing? Fill us in.
Trying to do a show from I don't even know what I'm doing, dude.
This is
All
live
right.
from Florida, folks.
Yeah, I know. There's so many swingers nearby. It's just too much to handle. All right. All right. Let me take it one at a time. All right. Let's do the TikTok trend. There's a TikTok trend where the couples sit down and do a video and they go, "We listen and we don't judge." Have you heard this?
No.
All right. It's kind of one of the trendy things. If you haven't seen it yet, you will see it. It's kind of like blowing up where couples will sit down and they go, "We listen and we don't judge." And then one person will admit something to another person without and then that person can't get mad, right?
Okay. So to each other, just two people.
Yeah, right,
Okay.
right. Husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever. I'm sure the gays and the trans people are doing it. I just haven't caught one of those videos yet.
I saw
Okay.
this.
You know what I'm talking about, Aaron?
Yeah.
Thank you. God, it's so nice to have a co-host on that gets you and agrees. It's fucking great. I love it.
It's
Anyway,
dangerous.
um, so I saw this one, and this is bugging the shit out of me. This is really bothering me. This guy, he goes, his confession was, when you asked me to take the clothes out of the dryer, I purposely uh, threw a cup of water on them so I wouldn't have to take the clothes out and fold them. Cute little confession, right? So
Weird. Why?
yeah, it's a little weird but
Leave them in the
creative.
dryer and say they're not done.
I don't know. He splashed a little water on him and thought that thought that was creative.
All right.
So it's her turn, and she goes, "Do you remember at the beginning when we first started dating, how you came over and you helped me move out of my apartment like 5 days into us dating?" And he goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I was dating the other guys who showed up." And he looks at her and then she's like, "Yeah, like all 5 of those guys I was dating." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm
Wait.
like, he's
She
doing a
was dating.
cutesy little like, "Oh, I didn't fold the laundry," and she's like, "Oh, I was fucking 6 guys when I first met you."
What the? At
How
all? So 5 guys came over and helped him move. Like they were his friends, I'm assuming.
No, helped her move. So she was moving. She starts dating this guy who's now her boyfriend. She goes, "Can you come?" He comes over. There's 5 other guys there. He just assumes, oh, these are like her friends or whatever, like all her guy friends are coming over to help move. She was banging all of them. She goes, "I was dating." I go, This is the most devastating."
I have so many questions.
I know. I know.
Do all those 5 guys know about each other, or are they just all there like, what are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here?
Later on in the video, they said like they've been together. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Speaking of banging 5 guys, J Sabs is here. It's a Thanksgiving miracle. J Sabs the other day goes, I can't make the show. I go, is everything okay? She goes, yeah, I'm at a retirement party. I go, this is what it must be like when a pedophile goes to a playground, when J Sabs goes to a retirement party. She's just on the sidelines, just licking her chops, just going, oh
I thought
my
you were going to say
God.
retirement home.
If only. If only.
Janine, have you seen this? We listen and we don't judge trend.
No. No. I'm sorry to say I haven't actually.
Thank God for Eric.
So two
But I
people
just thought
tell each
that
other
was.
something. Yeah. Good.
Oh, I thought it was so fucked up. She basically told the guy, "Oh, I feel bad that I was fucking 5 guys while you came along," and he's like, "What an asshole I am! I didn't fold the laundry." I'm like, These are not the same level of people."
So is that how it ended? Was there any reaction?
Yeah, they kept going, but you could just kind of see in his face like he was like staring off into the distance the rest of the video. Like
Sobbing, a big sack of tears, and like,
oh,
I didn't do the dishes.
oh my God, I had such that usually, and Janine loves when I say this, that women are broken. I always say that as
here
like
we go. Here we go.
I always say it as like a goof because I really do believe women are like, in my heart of hearts, I believe women. Yeah, Cuddle
Are
says men did
broken.
it to us. No, in my heart of hearts, I believe that women are the superior sex. Like they make life. They take pain so much better. Like there's so many things that women do. I mean, like not like reason, but other than that, they got a lot of things going for them. You know what I'm saying?
Staying
And
out of this one.
no, I was kidding about that. Not really. But anyway, I was like, I really feel like women have it over men, except in this instance. I was like, women really can be fucked up at times. They really could do some really fucked up shit. And
Well, they're
that to me
fucked up.
was, yeah, no, men are fucked up. That to me was like really, really bad. Oh, so I saw another one. It wasn't as bad. This couple, they're sitting there, they're at this table, and she said, I forget what she said, but it was so innocent and silly. And then he goes, when you call me on the phone and I go, oh, I just got to the job. I got to go. We got to set up this, whatever. I guess he was like an electrician or whatever he is. He goes, a lot of the times we're just going to get something to eat and I want to eat without you bothering me. And then she's like, oh, that's fucked up. And he's like, no, we listen and we don't get upset. Like he's repeating the mantra that they're supposed to do at the end of everything. And then she eventually stands up. She's pregnant. She's crying now because she's like, I knew you lied to me. I knew you've been ignoring me. And all that. I'm like, you do not agree to play a game like this with a
No.
pregnant lady. That is a
That's not
mistake.
fair. You
Did
are.
they say
Yeah.
anything about rainbow cookies?
What?
About rainbow cookies?
Don't you remember what happened to me when I was pregnant with rainbow cookies?
What?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got so upset over what was that? I forgot that story.
He gave me the rainbow cookie and it was upside down.
And what? You flipped out on him?
I
she got
flipped
upset.
out. I cried.
Do you now realize?
No, I'm still mad that he gave it to me upside down.
A cookie, or was it a cake, or what?
No, it was a rainbow cookie. He gave it to me upside down.
So it was a thing this big that you could have just went, and it would have been fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, no good.
No
No
good. No bueno.
That's
right.
that's something.
This other thing that I don't know if I could actually get to work. There's a dog.
Your penis?
Who said?
Walked into that one. Deserved every bit of that. There's a dog who does math. And I've never seen anything like this in my life.
I think I've seen this one. Is it in a car?
No.
Never mind. There's a guy that does the same thing. If there's a dog, and he like, how many? And the dog's in the backseat of the car with his head forward, and he asks some math questions, and the dog barks the answer.
I say so. I just Googled dog who does math, and that's the first thing that came up was a dude with a dog in the car.
There you go. Like a big yellow dog. I don't know what kind of dog it is.
So the one that I saw, the woman, did he give her math problems, that one, or?
Yeah, this was, what's 2 plus 3, and he would bark 5, and it would,
Oh.
yeah.
All right, I don't know if I could do this. Let me see if I could get this up here, because we're oh my gosh, now I got 2 Aaron C's here. I don't know, it looks like there's 2 Aaron C's on.
All right.
No, you're all good, Aaron, as long as you're still here.
Oh, I didn't even know she was here.
Hi.
Hello.
We're gonna do
So what
blind
are you
top 5
trying-
in a little bit. All right, so this
are you
is the
trying to do?
dog. I'm gonna try and see if I can play and share. No, I don't know if I could do it. Sorry. Anyway, all right, I'll just describe it for you. This woman
What,
is
he-
like, what's 3 times 4? And the dog touches her arm 12 times.
No.
Swear. And then she goes, what's 6 times 3 divided by 2? And the fucking dog taps her arm 9 times. She's
No.
like, what the fuck? She's surprised.
She
I don't
doesn't
know if
know
it's
that
the
the dog could do that?
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible. Like, she didn't train the dog, whoever this woman is in the video. It's fucking crazy.
See, this is why I like dogs better than humans.
Dogs are awesome. Can you put the link in the chat
Yeah, let me do that right now, since I can't
if
get
you're
it.
able to?
I think I got it now. I think it should be in the chat. Everybody, yeah,
Let's see.
all right, it's there. Everybody could go look at it. This fucking dog is like a genius dog.
Fucking dog.
Oh wait. Oh, I got it.
Hey,
Who said I couldn't do it? All right, let me know if you can hear this, Frankie C.
Right. 3
it was very low.
times 4.
And it's not playing. It's choppy.
What the Yeah. 12. Divided by 4.
12 divided by 4.
How does he know this? I had to work that out. 120 divided by 12.
120 divided by 12. The dog taps 10 times.
No.
Fucking believe this?
What the hell is going on here?
What the 6 times 3 divided by 2.
It's a little choppy. It's hard to see him doing it. How many times? We could see him do it.
Sorry.
How do you
Are you
know
for
this?
real?
That's
Isn't that
nuts.
crazy? Yeah. Fucking crazy. How does the dog know how to do that?
That's a good question. I have no idea. They
Dog's
someone
smarter
had
than
to
my
train him.
7-year-old.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to get that. I was like 12 times. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
120. That's pretty
Jay
cool.
Sabs, how are you doing? I feel like you always have something to talk about.
Oh, today was.
That's all I got.
Not really too much. Today was just interesting at work, Lifestyles of, I don't know what. What
What
do I have
happened?
going? I don't really have. Did I have a funny story? I forget now.
Did any of your coworkers fuck a turkey? Because that would put you over Butterball.
Not that I know of, but I'm assuming like 1 or 2 would.
Yeah, that's
Live
true.
turkey. Live turkey. Right? I'm assuming they were live.
They were live. Yeah, they were live. It's really bad. It's really the one guy
Oh.
humping the fucking the humping the turkey was really it's a half a second of the whole video, but it's not great.
Let me
No,
ask you a
not great.
question.
Yeah.
You buy Lightning Lane yet? That's what I really want to know.
No, so Janine's asking about my Disney trip. So Saturday we're going to Disney, and we still haven't bought a Lightning Lane. And Lightning Lane gets you onto the rides faster. I don't even know if we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna raw dog it the whole time.
Woo!
Which-
we're
2 hour
taking
lane-
a
2 hour
big
line.
chance, brother.
Which, by the way, I didn't talk about this last episode, but I talked about my flight here. So it's Cuddles and I and the two kids, right? So the plane we're on is a row of three and a row of three. So they are all together, and I'm on the aisle across from them. So I had two people sit next to me.
Conveniently,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know. Well, it's so funny. Kids just love their mother more than their father. Like nobody,
Well,
like they were like, well,
I mean, when you're looking at when you
Mm.
got this going on.
they're like, he's like, you want to like who? Like we're sitting on the plane. Who you want to sit with? They're like, I both call mom. I both call mom. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, all right. You know. She's
Yeah,
like, why do they always
jerk.
pick me? I go to Cuddles. I go, that's what you get for being a nurturing, kind mother. Okay. Why don't you try being a prick a little bit more often and you'd have the free seat on the airplane. All right.
Yeah, but then you can't both be pricks.
That's true. That's true. But anyway, so I'm sitting there with these two people, older couple. This guy, hey, there was just an alert. Hey, there was just an alert. Check your phone. Okay. All right. Sorry.
The hell was that?
Everybody.
Is the local orgy starting?
Here's what's happening. Sorry. Here's what's happening. We are the whole purpose of this trip was to do something for baby Cuddles, for little Cece. And we're doing this thing where she goes to the Bippity Boppity boutique and she gets dressed like a princess. They do her hair, her makeup, this whole fucking thing, right?
Oh.
And so we got a bad reservation time. We were lucky to get it's so hard to get these you're
It
more
is.
likely to come across somebody in your life who has fucked a turkey than you are to get a goddamn reservation at the Bippity Boppity boutique. All right.
I mean, I agree. Right.
Thanks. J-Seb, did you do the Bippity thing or no? You were doing
Yes, we
other
did.
stuff. Oh, you did do it. Okay. So,
Mhm.
oh, good. I want to talk to you about that. So, I think J-Sabs told us about this service, and you pay, and then they're just constantly crawling the Disney site. So if a reservation opens up, they give you a little ping, and they tell you, "Hey, this is open now." So we played Frogger to up to like a really good reservation time, and then we were trying to combine that with lunch at the castle at Cinderella's castle, because it's like you get dressed as a princess, then you go to the princess castle. It's like a whole thing. So we still have not a great time at the castle, and an alert just went off, which is why I screamed at Cuddles, because if
Yeah,
you
rather
don't do it,
violently, I might add.
yeah, sorry. Well, she's sitting here. She's just like, I'm going to help you on the show tonight. And I go, okay, great. She's over there listening to fucking music. She can't hear a word I'm saying. She's a terrible mother, by the way, too. Yeah, no, so she really can't hear shit. You would have seen something. You would have seen glass come flying across the screen. So one just came over, so that's why I was yelling at her to try and see if we can get a better one. Anyway,
Sounds like it's gonna be a hell
that's
of a trip.
yeah, it's gonna be. I'm so fucking excited about it. So I'm on the plane. Go back to the plane story, damn it. I'm on the plane, and it's Southwest Airlines, because we're cheap as shit.
Did they let you
And
fly for a little bit?
almost. Oh, well, we would have been on. Here's the weird part. We booked Frontier, but that was the flight that got canceled on us. So we had to book Southwest, which, believe it or not, is like we feel like we were in first class. It's still a budget airline, but it's like we had Wi-Fi on the plane. They let you take a bag without charging you. Like if you fart on a Frontier flight, they're like that'll be 35 cents, please. Like they just charge you for every last fucking thing. Like you can't get water without having a nickel on your so we're on Southwest, and these two people come and sit next to me, and the guy is wearing a sports coat. And I'm like,
Okay.
what flight did you miss that you wound up on this flight with us? Like, because I was like, you must have been booked on Delta or American Airlines or something to just be on this flight. There's no way you decided to fly with a sports coat. Like, he just
Was he the
looked like a
co-pilot?
classy. No,
There's
he
no room up
wasn't.
front in the cockpit. I gotta sit back here.
But he looked like, okay, you know what he reminded me of? The Most Interesting Man. Remember the Dos Equis guy?
Sure.
He always wore a jacket, white shirt, open, cool, beard, like white, gray, salt and pepper hair. He looked exactly like that guy. And I'm like, you're far too classy to be here. Anyway, him and his wife sat there And Frank, I know there's a God. If anybody's doubting it, I know there's a God now because I noticed this as we were starting to descend. Because I looked over and I went, wait a second. The whole fucking time they just stared forward like this. They were just like the whole time. No,
They were definitely fighting.
they didn't have a phone. At one point, he pulled out a sheet of loose leaf paper and looked at it for a little bit and folded it back up and put it in his jacket pocket. The rest of the time, they just stared there. They sat there staring forward.
Were
Was
you
either of
scared?
them? Did they have luggage with them?
I don't know.
Were you
No,
scared
not
though?
like a carry-on. No, I wasn't scared, but like, because that's the thing. They call that raw dogging. That's like a new trend. Like people go on flights. See,
I bet one or both of them or either of them was an air marshal.
are they
They
still
can't
doing
be-
that?
Yeah, you can't be. I'm sure you can't be distracted by whatever. If there's a TV or a phone, you got to be attentive and pay attention to what's going on. So they're probably just sitting there.
I don't know.
That's my guess.
It's like blatantly obvious, but they call it raw dogging it, which they should call it. Who's the guy from Seinfeld, Elaine's boyfriend?
Oh yeah, putty.
Putty. They should call it puttying. Yeah,
I agree.
they just did. And I looked at them and I'm like, everybody. I went to the bathroom at one point and it was hilarious because everybody had a fucking screen in front of them except for these two wackos sitting next to me that did nothing but stare at the back of the seat in front of them.
Where were you on the plane? Back of the plane, middle, front?
Back, like no, like right behind the wings.
Okay. I bet they were probably air marshals. That's my guess. I have no idea. But I mean, if they're not watching TV, they're not listening to anything, and they're just sitting there, were they looking around at all?
No.
I don't know. That would be my guess, that they're just trying to stay focused and
Who
just
doesn't bring a magazine, a book, your Kindle, something? What kind of fucking people are these?
maybe
I
they
almost,
can't.
I
They're
almost,
not allowed.
I almost said to him, I go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, I almost had this moment of like, did you two really just go this whole fucking flight without doing anything?
Did you talk to them at all?
No, not even a
No.
word. Because I
Yeah.
remember thinking I was watching Wolverine and Deadpool.
Nice.
Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was
we went to
really
the movie
good.
to see it. Duh.
Together without me? I fucking
Yeah.
knew it.
Oh,
Fucking knew it. Fucking bullshit.
It's a really good movie.
What's it like to have friends? Yeah, it was really good, and I remember thinking this woman must think I felt like she was maybe watching the movie the whole time without the sound, but I looked over at one moment, and she was just staring forward.
I bet one of them
So
just banged a turkey and they couldn't face each other anymore, and they were just sitting in silence due to the embarrassment.
turkey fuckers.
Right.
What would
All
you
right, let's play this
confess?
game.
Let's play the game, but what would you confess to your wife if you were playing that game? We listen and we don't judge.
Listen, I don't know. What, you have something?
I'm trying to think. I'm fairly honest and an open book. Like the first thing that came to my mind just now as I was asking that question is when Cuddles tells me what she plans on making for dinner that night, if I'm not that excited about it, I will eat lunch much later on in the day and I'll go get a bigger lunch that I
You
like.
dick.
I've definitely done that.
Move. That's
I've
a
definitely
dick
done
move.
that.
You're a
Yeah,
dick.
it feels like a dick. It feels like a dick move. It feels like a dick move. Come on, you
And
got to
she's
have
not-
something. Janine, do you have nothing?
I mean, he knows everything about me. Like, don't judge me. Oh God, I don't.
Oh yeah,
even
we're
know.
allowed to judge. This isn't that game. We're gonna judge you.
I
Anthony,
don't
you're a
really
dick.
know.
Erin, do you not have anything?
No, I was thinking about that when I saw it this afternoon. But I don't have anything yet. I feel like Frank would have things for me because I feel as if whenever he tells me anything, I'm super sensitive, and I'm like, what? So I feel like if he had that golden ticket. But you know what's really funny is that this is like, you mentioned that we started drinking at 3. You said 10, but it was 3. But this is why you don't do that, is because you were saying before that you saw it with a couple, then you saw it with a pregnant woman. But then for me, you jumped too quickly to the dog that did math. I thought that he was like the third tier of who was and I'm like, what are they going to tell the dog that does math? That
Your equations are
judgment.
bullshit. I've been lying.
I was like, it was just so weird. I was like, oh, the poor dog to be submitted to this no judgment. Anyway.
Yeah, dog. This string theory that you wrote is bullshit. Get out of this house. The dog's
No, I
like,
did see
"Oh,
one with
man."
the dog. The dog was like, I've been fucking the Rottweiler down the block. It was very upsetting to the owner. It was very, very upsetting.
That's upsetting me a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at Rhonda's. Rhonda goes, confess nothing. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a dangerous game to be playing. Like, that is a dangerous game
I'm
to
sure
be
that
playing.
I'm sure that a lot of those are made up. The people that do them on for views or whatever.
I saw one that was I got this. There's this one couple. The girl's so fucking hot, but the guy is so annoying. He's so annoying that I stopped watching their content because of how annoying he is. And I'm
The
like,
hotness
you have
doesn't
to.
outdo the annoyance.
Do you know how fucking annoying you have to be to outweigh a hot chick? Like, just to have a dude just ogling over a hot girl and be like, this guy's too fucking annoying. I can't do this anymore. So I literally broke up with her. I broke up, stalking her page because he was just too much to handle. He's such an asshole.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
He's like, he's just like, I don't know. He's like bald and like a little like frumpy, like muscly. It just really annoys me. There's something about him really annoys the shit out
Just
of
the
me.
way he looks. It has nothing to do with his. It's just you just don't like bald, frumpy guys.
It's a lot. It's like, they're one of these like couple people, like, so they have couple jokes, but they're never, I don't know. There's something about, like, I feel like he's really not nice to her, and he really is kind of a nasty asshole. So when he pretends to be like nasty for the joke, I don't believe it. I don't buy it because I think he really is a nasty jerk. Anyway.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but we have a blind top 5. J Sabs is here. This is a big night. Thanksgiving
Let's
Eve,
see.
we used to go out clubbing and partying, and now we're podcasting
yeah.
in retirement.
Yeah. So much partying.
Anthony's podcasting live from a retirement home.
God, I
This is how
wish.
lives change. That's what happens.
Janine, you would die if you were in the Villages. There are so many.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We go out to dinner last night, Cuddles and I. We're going to get to the game, I promise. We go out to dinner last night. We come outside. There's 4 old men all surrounding this one young girl with a kid.
God, I wish.
And the 4 guys are just like doing whatever. Like, you got to see them, Frank. Like, just like, you remember we used to go out back in the day and you would see this. You would see like the group of like 2 girls left over, and then there would be like 8 guys like vying for the chance to get the 2 girls' attention, to have some hope of getting anything that night. That's exactly what it was like, right, Cuddles? Yeah, she was like, look at these fucking losers. And we stood there for like, I don't know,
When you
like
say
90
old,
seconds.
When you say old, how old?
How old were those
Retirement
guys?
community old?
All of them were over 55 for sure.
Oh,
Over
that's not-
60.
That's not old. Come on.
One
White
guy
hair,
was pushing
gray hair?
70, she said. White hair for sure. Yeah.
Well, I must confess something. Last week at the retirement party, so it was for people I work with. So I work in a school, so it's all like youngish people. But on the other side of the room, there was a retirement party, and I may or may not have danced with an old man. And my coworkers were like, Janine, and I was like, oh, there's something I must confess. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I really like old men. And they're like, what? And it was really funny to see their faces because, well, how I was dancing. Can my daughter shut up so I can finish telling the story how much I love
know.
old
She
men?
ruins every. Yeah, you're talking about old penis, and we're all intrigued.
So anyway, one of the ladies is like, "What were you talking to him about?" I was like, "Oh, his 401k." And she was dying. She was dying laughing. Wait, hold on. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Tell me about your kids. They're not in your will, are they? Because I was reading I was watching CNN, and they say that wills are out. So you're not gonna need that.
Right.
Let's just
No.
let's
So
rip that up.
if I press this button, an ambulance just shows up. That's pretty cool.
Right.
All right.
No,
Let's
I
blind
like
top five.
I like fucking in front of the urn that has your wife in it. I think that's really sexy.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Do you want to
Sorry.
know something really sad about this night? My friend actually, we used to go to a place the night before Thanksgiving, and my friend wrote me, "We're going at 11." And I was like, "We are?" And she was like, "No, Erin, we're not. Like, we're grown up. Like, it was a joke." And I was like, picking out my outfit. So sad.
Oh
Let
my
go, let
God.
you go.
I sympathize with that, Aaron, because once I thought Frank and Janine were going to take me to a movie, and I just sat there the whole
We
night
didn't see
waiting.
it together. We didn't see it together.
Oh.
We didn't see it together. So it's
Don't
separate.
buy it. Don't believe it.
Sure, we didn't. No, we didn't see it together. I promise you. I would never do that.
Don't believe it. All right, Aaron. What's our blind top 5?
Okay,
I
on our
hope
blind
I hope it's top turkey porn scenes, because that would just tie the whole episode together.
Oh.
that was too many. That had 17 choices, and we want to get out of here tonight. So
True.
this one
True.
has 8, and it is. So people, get your pencils and your pens and your paper, and make 8 spaces for blind top 5 things we are thankful for. These are things, everything pretty much, I think you're thankful for, but these are Thanksgiving things associated with Thanksgiving, food and otherwise. If you really, really like it, number 1. If you are, it's fine. Number 8, but they're all great. And there was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, which is that none of them are turkey and none of them are family. So don't hold out for those. Those are
Thank
giveies.
God. Not
All
good.
right.
Turkey and family.
Are any of them fucking turkeys while your family waits for you in the other room?
And that was your last one, Ann. Oh,
Okay.
I hope
All right. You're right.
you burned them all down.
Okay. Good.
Because this is my wholesome, beautiful blind top 5, and you're corrupting it. No, I'm fine. All right. So, okay. So if everyone is ready, things we are thankful for. Number 1, absolutely love it. Associated with Thanksgiving. Number 8, I love it, but it's lower. You know how guys know how blind top 5 works. Number 1 is Black Friday to Cyber Monday. The sales, the deals, the shopping.
I love a deal. Love a deal. I'm insecure about deals though, because everybody's like, the prime deals aren't really deals. They're always that much off, and some people have proven that to be true.
Yeah, that they raise it just before and then they lower it back to what it is or whatever.
Yeah. Although I could tell you a legitimate thing, like my mom was thinking about buying a sound bar for her TV. She sent it to me a couple of weeks ago, and it was legitimately like $80 less when I looked just today. So there are some.
Well, there are
Yeah.
some legit deals, and I think ever since that came out, that they're getting a little they're a little more careful not to do that shit.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos was like, "Fuck!" They just, all right, give him the real deals
Yeah.
then.
We gotta get a new scam going.
Um,
All right, so I
3.
put it
3.
at number 6.
Oh. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Can you hear
Janine,
me?
you put it at 3. I
Oops.
got you now.
Okay. Yeah, 3. Because I absolutely love shopping and I love Black Friday deals. In fact, when the what do you call it? The ads, is that the ads start to
This-
come out for the actual sales.
Yeah.
I go straight to my link. I have a special person I look after, and yeah, that's it. I go crazy.
What do you mean you have a special person you look after?
Yeah.
There
What
is
does that mean?
there is a. Sorry, I'm doing something else at this time that I should be listening to this completely and fully. There is a girl who I follow, a person who I follow, and she releases all the Black Friday ads, and so I know where to go for what.
See, that's a smart podcast. What are we doing?
I don't know.
You know.
I mean,
We're
besides,
not men.
I mean, yeah, the games are good, but other than that, I don't know what we're talking about.
No,
Other than that, it's
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
All right, so I got shopping at number 6. Anthony?
Okay. I got it at 2. I value it higher than JSAB's, believe it or not, at 3. I
What?
put it at
Wow.
2. Yeah,
I'm
this is
gonna
the time of
probably
year.
I'm probably gonna make a mistake and say I probably should have had it at 2. But go ahead.
All right.
I gotta say, Erin does most, if not all, of our holiday shopping.
Nobody's
I'll say
surprised by
all.
that.
I'll say all.
Yeah.
And so it's the deals for me are great. I love a good deal, but I'm not I'm sure there are other things that I would put higher.
We get it. You're a useless husband. That's why you put it at
Right.
6. It means nothing to you.
Exactly.
Fucking Janine, the guy probably bought. Erin's here. She probably watched this. Guy probably purchased one Christmas gift in the last 7 years and goes, Erin does most of the shopping. Asshole.
I corrected. I said all.
Right.
Yeah.
All
Jerk.
the shopping. I don't buy.
She
I
buys
really
the gifts
don't
for your
care.
mother, doesn't she? You useless piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Not-
buy
not
all
the
the gifts
second
for
part.
everyone.
No, all that's true. The useless piece of shit part's true too.
No, I didn't mean that.
No, I meant it.
I do like the. I do
Your
like
mom
buying
knows
things.
too. Your mom suddenly after you got married, all of a sudden her gifts started getting better. That's no fucking accident, you know.
What am I gonna buy? I don't know how to shop for an older woman that a
Yeah.
70-something year old, whatever, however
Let me
old my
correct that
mom
for
is.
you. Let me correct that for you. Any woman, okay? Because I've seen some of the feedback from your
Uh,
wife. Clearly, you got no.
No, I like my earrings. Anyway, I like getting earrings for my gifts.
Yeah.
All right, so number 2 on this list, remembering, Aunt, that you burn them all down and you can't make a joke. The second thing is, who likes the stuffing? Anthony? No,
no,
You don't gotta worry about me.
Sure.
You gotta worry about Paul. Paul in the chat.
is-
That's where.
this is the
What?
stuffing, the side dish, not the action.
Yeah.
Of Thanksgiving. So who likes that? Who puts that closer to 1? Who puts that closer to 8?
What did
All right,
you
here's
say
my
at the
deal.
beginning? No family and no. What was the other thing?
turkey.
Turkey.
Wait, say that again, because I don't know if I heard that right.
The stuffing.
The
The next
stuffing.
one is the stuffing. Yeah. Do you like where you put stuffing on the list of 1 to 8?
Oh,
Now,
7.
here's my
Here's-
thing with stuffing.
Go ahead.
If I may, I'm sorry.
No, go. ahead.
Stuffing for me is hit or miss because sometimes you sit down and the stuffing, something's in there that you're like, why is this ingredient in the stuffing? And sometimes you sit down and the stuffing's out of this world and you devour the whole thing. So like 50% of the time, it's great and it's like the
Yeah.
highlight of the meal. But then
Who
there's
made the bad stuffing?
50%. Who made the what?
Who made the bad stuffing? Whose stuffing hurt you,
No,
Frank?
I
Tell
don't
us.
know. But every now and then there's like just a shit ton of onions in it, or there's like something weird in it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll eat it, and it's probably really good, but it's not the best thing in the it's not the highlight. So I put it at 5.
Rhonda
anybody
agrees that this
watches-
is a hit or miss dish. Sorry.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. If you watch this podcast, you would think that Frank got molested by an onion when he was younger. The way this man hates onions.
I told you never to bring that up again.
I'm starting to think that there was an onion come to life and maybe touched you inappropriately.
Something.
Yeah,
His name
I
was
used to think it was-
Vidalia,
I'll never
and I don't
forget
like
that
to
day.
talk about it.
I mean, I thought
Do
it
you
was
guys-
just a texture thing, but now I'm starting to think it's the other thing. Sorry.
Do you guys know when they tell those like mini stories on YouTube but people are making recipes in the back? Do you ever see
Yeah.
that?
Mhm.
Yeah, there was just one recently where I showed Frank. I was like, my gosh, listen to the situations these people are going through. And these people, remember Frank, they like dumped a metric ton of onions into the pan.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't even listen to the story. They're just
Like,
dumping a
oh my
shit ton
God.
of onions in a bowl. I'm like, what is this?
It was kind of funny because just like Anthony said, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Like, and it was like, the onions aren't going to hurt him. Like, they're just a lot of onions in a bowl. But the way that I reacted, it was just weird.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a specific. I mean, I could get it. I could talk about my disgust for onions at length, but I don't think
All
we
right.
have time.
Let me ask you a serious question, because Paul points out that you have onion derangement syndrome. What's
I might.
worse, onions or Donald Trump?
I'd rather eat an entire bushel of onions in one
Oh,
sitting
okay. All right.
Mhm.
I,
than
I
have
thought
to eat
you were going to
a
surprise
meal with
everybody.
Donald Trump.
Okay.
Who's ready
So
for number three? Number three.
Frank's version of hell would be eating onions with Donald Trump, if in case anybody was curious.
Oh,
All right, where
oh
did you
boy.
put stuffing?
5.
Mm.
5. Okay. I fucked up because when you said no turkey, I heard that as no food. So I probably should have just my deals thing if there's going to be more food involved here. But I'm going to put stuffing at 3 because I disagree. I think all stuffing is like pizza. It's great no matter what. I do think that like cranberry sauce,
I
the
love
the
cranberry
can's the
sauce.
best. And I think stovetop is the best stuffing. I think stovetop is just tops. You can't beat stovetop
Stovetop is
stuffing.
amazing. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Stovetop
Yeah.
is fantastic.
If Gordon Ramsay said, I made this stuffing with, unicorn, as part unicorn, part magic, part vagina, I would still be like, I'll take the stovetop over that magical stuffing that you got over there.
So would I.
Greg doesn't like the
J Saps, I almost said unicorn vagina, but I thought I'd really turn a lot of people off by saying that. So I split the two with them.
7.
Yeah, good move. I made all the
7.
difference.
Yeah, I don't really like stuffing.
That's not what I heard. All right.
I also really don't like much Thanksgiving food, but go ahead.
You don't love Thanksgiving food?
No.
The more
I
I learn
require
about
my
J
own.
Sabs,
The less
the
you
less I like. Yeah, the
Yeah.
less I like.
I don't.
I-
What the hell,
I can't-
J Sabs?
I can't dunk a fucking chocolate chip cookie around her.
Oh,
Now all
no.
of a sudden I gotta hide my Thanksgiving dinner too.
There's no. You don't like the Thanksgiving food. I'm trying to think of yams or whatever the hell else. Stuffed mushrooms and
Only thing I like is stuffed mushrooms, and that's because I probably make them, and that's probably. I don't really.
artichokes.
Mm, eh,
Wow.
eh.
Mashed
What-
potatoes.
No, I don't
What
like mashed potatoes.
holiday what
like mashed
holiday food
potatoes?
you don't like mashed potatoes?
No,
Come on.
I don't. I am not. I'm just. I don't know. I don't like the texture of them. I
The
don't know. I don't.
mashed.
I just don't. I don't like them. No. Nah.
What about
This
like a
might
baked
be-
potato?
Go ahead.
Oh,
We've got, what is today? November 27th. Might have been the greatest comment of the year from Mercury, who just says, Janine, you're weird. Period. The period is my favorite part about that.
I know. There's nothing besides stuffed mushrooms. There's nothing like, oh, I can't wait to eat this on Thanksgiving. Nah.
I feel like Thanksgiving the most out of any of the holidays because the food is so singular. Like, yes, you
Well,
have mashed potatoes, but stuffing and turkey and cranberry sauce, there is no other time you have that.
what about like the antipasta, like the cheeses and gabagool and all this stuff that you put out before?
That's
But
good, but
that
that could be used for any holiday.
Thank you. That you do that at Christmas,
Yeah.
you do that at Easter too. You know that's the truth. So
I don't.
Right.
I would say, because you were going to ask, I believe, what's my favorite holiday to eat food? Is that correct?
yes, I was, and you better not say July 4th. I will not accept that as an answer.
That's a good answer. Why isn't that a good answer?
Fuck you.
That's a big. Okay.
I would say Christmas Eve.
The
Because
fish.
we only we do not eat any meat at all. It is only fish. Only fish.
Do you not eat meat, Janine?
We do. I mean, I do, but I like seafood.
Okay.
But
Are you
in
wrapping something?
yeah, I am actually. You can't hear that at all, can you?
No, we don't hear tape ripping and paper. And
It's all we hear.
Like it is a true Italian tradition on Christmas Eve just to eat seafood.
oh
I'll tell you
yeah,
what,
okay.
Janita's smart because you never hear about Gordon fucking the cod. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a safe, you know, the Gordon's fisherman, nothing? Cod?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I got
I
you. I
got
thought
it.
you meant Gordon Ramsay because you brought him up before.
No, get your mind out of the gutter, Frank. It's not all about Gordon Ramsay all the time.
Yeah, I should be focused more on fucking cod and what the hell you said before.
So
I love how Frank's mind is the one in the gutter for thinking it was Gordon Ramsay.
I know.
Yeah. What was I? What's wrong with me?
I knew that made no sense, and I still moved forward with it. That was the
Yeah, you were
beautiful
like,
part
"Oh."
about that process.
You're like, I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah,
You closed your eyes and just ran headfirst into the wall.
yeah. We're going anyway. We're
I'm trying to think anything else.
Do it
that's
live. What?
great.
It's all good. I could sit down and eat.
I don't
What about
I
like
don't love
dessert, like
turkey.
apple pie or pumpkin pie?
No more saying things. How? What? Who
Yeah,
calls
exactly.
it dressing?
What?
Someone in the chat says that it's called dressing,
What's called dressing?
stuffing.
the stuffing.
Oh,
I
I
don't
guess
call
like
it
you
that.
dress the turkey, or
I think that's a
Oh,
British
okay.
thing.
is that a Brit? Yeah, that might be a British thing. But
They
I
might-
never.
we don't have.
I thought like
Sorry.
all of it was
I'm
would
not
be
sure.
considered dressing. I don't know. I would imagine all of the food on the table is the dressing, the turkey and everything around it is like the dressing. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Are we still on stuffing? Are we have only done
Yeah.
deals
Yeah.
and stuffing? Okay, all right. Let's go. Next one.
Okay. All right. Number 3 is the parade. I don't want to say the real name in case it's like trademarked or whatever. So the parade that everybody
The-
watches on the TV.
The Gimbals
Mm.
Parade.
Gimbal
Mm.
parade. Who likes it?
I never catch it. I always
By the
I'm
way,
like, oh shit, the parade was on.
are you for real? Happy birthday to Lindarella, by the way. 7-month member. So happy to have Lindarella around. Thank you.
Hey, Lindarella, happy birthday.
Yes, tremendous.
Happy
Very nice.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Lindarella.
How could you forget the fucking parade? What is wrong with you?
Shut door.
I don't know. Shut up. That's what's wrong with me.
Like, it's the Thanksgiving Day parade. Like, that's the only thing to do that day. And then football. I mean, it seems crazy.
I wake up at like 1, so it's already over.
I would love to
Do you
live your
really?
life. Oh my
From
God.
what?
Could you
Going out
imagine?
at night?
No, I also don't. I don't know. The last couple of times, I always go, oh shit, because it's always on at what time? Like it starts at like 8.
9 o'clock. But I'm
9
just
o'clock?
9 to
I hope that Erin has one thing in this, or else I'm gonna be really upset.
But the parade is nice. I like the
So
parade
now I'm
when
gonna
I
have to wait
catch
to
it.
the end. The parade is my number 4.
That's what I did. Number 4. See, I put it up high.
I'm gonna change my answer because if you think it's 4, then it should be my number 2.
What the hell is that?
Because it's
I,
not really
I
important to you, but it's important to me.
It's important to me. I just forget about it sometimes. I just miss it. I would watch it. I just miss it.
you never watch it. How could it be number 4? That's too high for somebody who misses the parade.
Because I have 5 and 6 already filled, and I'm not going to put it at
That's what
7 or
she
8.
All right. Here's what's weird. I
Anthony?
put it at number 4 too. I got it at 4.
All right, so get off my ass.
Yeah, but I watched the thing. I watched it. Last year we went. It was spectacular. That was always like a goal in my life.
Excuse me, Mister. I went to the parade, and now I'm the big parade guy, and I go to parades.
So you
What are you,
never,
Grand Marshal? What are you, Santa Claus?
you never dreamt about going to the parade once?
I have.
Erin was in the parade a couple times.
Yeah. He still wouldn't watch it. No, I'm kidding.
I
It was
would have
before we
watched
met.
it with you in it.
It was before we met.
There wasn't
Frank's
fun.
walking around the house like Macaulay Culkin, going, "Where the fuck? Where did Erin go?"
There was
God, you
something
know how
today,
early at
but
the start? Oh my God. Oh,
There was
God.
something going on today. I know it, but the
Yeah.
car's gone.
The garage is open. Like the
All right.
father. He forgot to close the garage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next one. And how high was yours, Mr. Parade Guy?
4.
All right, cool. The next one is this is why I yelled at you before, because I didn't want you to get into discussion of pie. Pie.
Pie.
I don't care which one, anyone, but how much do you associate it with Thanksgiving?
Oh
I'm
my
going
God.
pie with this one.
Do I want to
Can
go
I-
1? This is tough. Go ahead.
Can I explain my answer?
No,
Yes.
you're the only one that can't.
Okay. So I will say I associate a specific type of pie with Thanksgiving.
Is it
It's gonna
pumpkin?
no, from a certain
Cream?
place.
Hi.
Yes. If I'm lucky, before the parade. like-
Santa Claus ain't the only one coming to town. Okay.
I'm tapping
Oh,
my
boy.
wrist, going, "Okay, parade's coming on. Parade's coming on.
Floats.
Loads."
Oh, there you go.
It's gonna be my number 5.
So what do you
That's
explain?
low. Explain.
Can I say the place where we get the pie from?
Yeah, I don't know, Anthony.
I'm gonna say it. We
Brymere?
get it. Yes, we get it from this place out east, and they're famous for their pies, which I recently learned they do not bake on site anymore.
What?
Mhm.
But they are famous, and I would say they're most famous for their cream pie. That's why I laughed when you said that.
Mhm.
And so I do get excited because it's this type of pie. Now, when I say cream pie, it is the way they make this cream. It is probably one of the most delicious things you've ever tasted. I'm I'm not so much a sweet person, but this thing is amazing. So yes, if it wasn't for this place, pies would not be on my list. But because of this place, it is number 5.
So you don't like a lot of things, but this one pie is on the list of things you do like. I can't name much else.
Yes.
This one pie and old people and
Um,
stolen salads. That's all I got.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be my number 4 because I don't have a number 4. This is my number 4.
No, you put parade at 4 because we all put parade at 4.
Parade is at 2. I
No, he
changed
moved,
it.
he moved it up when she found out that Frank liked it.
Oh.
No, pretended to like it, even though he hasn't watched it since 1992.
I
Yeah,
love a
that's true.
parade. All right.
All right. So 5 for you, Frank. Where did you put pie?
I put it at 2 because I love the only pie I'm not crazy about is pecan pie. I can't with a crunchy. I can't with. I don't like peanuts. All of them. My pie. Give me a nice, smooth something like pumpkin pie or apple pie or anything like that. Any other. I mean, I'll eat it if that's I'm sure it's wonderful, but I'm just not a huge fan of like walnuts and pecans all over the pie. I'm not a huge fan of that. But
So you don't like nuts on your pie.
I don't like nuts on my pie. Not a huge fan of that. But again, I'm not like gross. I'll eat it, but it's not my first choice. So, but I got it
Okay.
at 2 because I love autumn, wintry pies. They're all delicious.
Okay,
All
as
right,
we all
I-
established. I'm sorry. You want to talk about your pie?
No, I didn't go yet. Are you moving on or?
I'm sorry. No, we're not moving
Nobody
on if
cares
you haven't
about
gone,
you.
baby. You got to get on the train. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm staring at 5 through 8 open and 1. How could I put pie at 5? Can't
You
do it.
fucked up the whole list.
I know. I got to
You
put
with
pie
your
at number
parade.
1. I know. I fucked up I'm putting pie at number 1. I stand by that. Pies are delicious, no matter what. I'll take a pecan pie. I mean, look at me. I've never turned a pie down in my life, so I can't sit here and put pie at 5. That's just unfair. All right, Aaron.
Okay. The next up is we just talked about how it's probably a memory. We don't really do it anymore. but the memories and the tradition of the night before when you go to a bar and you see the people that came back to town.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
Uh,
Well,
putting
let's
that
say, can I say something before you answer? I don't think we ever really had that experience.
I agree.
that's what I
I
was
was
Frank
going
just
said
to
gonna
say.
that.
say that. We
Yeah,
did
we
not.
weren't that big on doing that growing up. We never really,
That's
you know.
interesting. Frank said that at dinner, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Also, no one I knew went away to college.
Right. Right. Like we would go out, but it's a different story when you come back from college and you see all the old people. None of us really
Yes.
had that experience, right? That's a whole different thing.
That is. I don't think any of my friends went away to college. Like everybody stayed local. So nobody and no, I don't think anybody I know lived in a dorm, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So
So
I
it
Yeah.
was,
guess,
yeah.
sorry, I guess you three would put that at 8.
I'm
Yep.
putting that at 8.
Robin, did you put Oval in the link because that's in the book? I think he might have. That was really
Nice.
cool,
Yeah.
Robin. Thank you.
The night
There's
before
a scene.
Thanksgiving is
Yeah.
a story point, a plot point in the book.
Ooh.
Yeah. Way to
And
go,
then he put
Robin.
it at number 4. So I
Well,
think
he did.
Oval
Oh,
juiced that up a couple of spots for him. Yeah.
Very nice.
part. I'm thankful for Robin. Thank you. Okay. So, all right. So you guys put that at 8 for all 3 of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
So I have 1, 3, and 7 open.
Okay. The next up is the fact that it's the start of the holiday season. When it's over, that's when the race to Christmas begins. Who likes that? When it's over, you got the holiday movies and you got the Christmas carols. And do you guys know what Christmas is? Because I'm really going to over explain it for you if you'd like.
All right, I got that at 5. Let me go first because Cuddles the day after Halloween was already playing Christmas music. So yes,
Nice.
it's very exciting once you get into the full holiday. When Santa comes, let me tell Frank because he's never seen the parade. At the end of the Thanksgiving Day parade, Santa Claus comes, and it's kind of the
Wow.
start of the
The
holiday
real
season.
Santa Claus?
Big deal, huge deal. Yep, comes down the
Oh
whole
my
fucking 9
God.
yards. It's great. It's great. So
Cool.
I'm gonna put that at number 5. That's the highest spot I have. Let's go to J Subs. J Subs always goes last. J Subs, what did you got that at?
So because I'm scared of what she has, 1 and 6 is open. So I'm guessing I have to put it at 6 because I'm really hoping that she has this 1 spot open for something.
Frank, you had
I
1,
don't think
3,
I
and
do.
7.
I had 1, 3, and 7. I put it at 3. Now here's my thing. This year it's later. Thanksgiving is way later in the month, and I like when it's way earlier. Like I wish Thanksgiving was like last week, so there's like 5 weeks till Christmas. I don't like this shortened gap between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I like when there's a longer period of time because then it's more of that time of year. You know what I mean? So I like
Yep.
that time of year, and I like when there's more of it. So this time it's Christmas. Thanksgiving is on the 27th, right? Tomorrow's the 27th, and I don't know.
28th.
It's the 27th.
The 27th, right?
28th.
Today's the 27th.
Oh, I'm sorry, the 28th. So yeah, which is way
This
late.
is why he's always missing the parade. He's got the TVR.
I never
TVR.
set my
Fuck
clock.
it.
I never set my clock back from
Right.
daylight saving.
Yeah.
You never
But
said back from the cruise.
from the cruise, I'm 6 hours ahead for the rest of my life. I love Christmas time, and I just wish it start. I wish Thanksgiving was earlier than it is this year.
It was
what
one
are
of
you
those years,
alternating?
though. What?
What are you alternating? You're drinking 2 things.
Coffee. I got coffee in 1, and just
Ooh.
water. Yeah, water.
Oh,
Not
okay.
drinking.
Sorry, I cut you off. You said this year. I don't know if you remember what you were going to say.
Yeah, this year I think it was one of those years where we got Christmas a little earlier because of the election. I think people were over it. Like November 9th, people were like, "All right, let's start to put the fucking Christmas decorations up, listen to the Christmas music." I think the election was one of those sad years, depressing years, pandemic year. That was another. Remember the same thing, 9/11. We got that Christmas spirit going a little early. I think this was one of those years. So, all right, very interesting. So Frank's got 1 and 7. I have 6 and 7. J Sabs, what do you have open?
6 and 1.
Oh,
No,
this
right.
is gonna be
sorry.
good.
7 and 1.
7 and
Oh,
1.
same with
Things
me.
are getting
That's
better.
what I have.
We all have 7 open. This is interesting. All right, Aaron.
JSAB's just a preview, just to soften the ground. I don't think I have what you want. Sorry.
Do you
Is it
have
old
any
men?
idea what I want?
What?
It's old
Do you-
men.
No.
It's old
Oh.
men. We know what you want. Hold on.
It's
Rhonda
old men
says
dressed as
Christmas
pilgrims.
Yes,
and
Hanukkah same day.
all right. If we've ever had a time to merge religions, this is our opportunity. I
This is
really
it.
think
This
we
is
should
it.
put that whole who killed Jesus thing behind us and let's fucking bring it together. You know what I'm saying? Catholics, Jews,
Consolidation.
let's make it happen. Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's do it. We'll get the jelly donuts, like the Jews got the jelly donuts. We'll get that. And then what can we offer the Jewish people? I don't even know. What else they have? Meat and cheese together? That's delicious. Let's get a little
Oh, I
meat and
want jelly
cheese.
donut.
Let's get a little meat and cheese together for the what do they call it? Kosher people. Oh my god. No, meat and cheese. They don't put meat and cheese together, the kosher people. All right, we're gonna give the kosher Jewish people cheeseburgers, and we're gonna take their jelly donuts, and we're gonna combine these two religions, and it's gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be amazing.
It all started right here, I guess.
Yes,
Way to go.
in front of the golden podcast pillar. That's where it all started. On this pillar, we built an entire new religion.
Oh,
Very
jeez.
nice.
And let me just say
Eric,
this.
next.
Let me throw.
Carve
Hold
the
on.
rules into it.
Let me throw this out there because I don't want to be exclusive. I want to be inclusive. Muslims, you can get in on this too if you want to, because if not, you're really gonna. That's gonna be things are gonna get. If we do the Catholicism Jewish thing together, you guys are really gonna be left out. So maybe we put you in it. We all get under one umbrella of believing in the fake fantasy person in the sky, and we'll just have a good time.
You see, you had me to the end there.
Oh, sorry, I
Okay,
said the fake fantasy
so-
person. Okay. Well,
See,
let me
yeah.
throw this in. Let me throw this in. Atheists aren't allowed altogether. We don't. They're
Ooh.
not. They can't get in on this party.
No, that's not
Fair?
nice. No.
Well,
Everybody's
they have to
welcome.
acknowledge. All right, you're ruining it.
I know.
You're ruining it with
All
your
right.
liberal bullshit. Okay, go ahead,
I'm
Aaron.
sorry.
Next one.
Okay, the penultimate one is creating new religions. No, I'm kidding. The penultimate one is
She's good.
No.
Oh, if only the regular panel was as quick as the guest co-host, that would be amazing. All right, good. Sorry.
okay, the 4-day weekend. A lot of people have Friday off. So
Oh,
who's
yeah.
loving that 4-day weekend?
7.
7 days?
You
Yeah.
don't like the 4-day weekend?
I do, but I'm scared about number 1. That's
Oh,
why I
I
want to
thought
just
that-
leave it open.
I thought you got a 7-day weekend, Janine. I was like, oh my gosh. When you
Oh,
said
what I
my
thought
God,
seven.
too.
it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought somebody's school district's got a couple extra snow days.
Right.
What the, this is tough because I have 1 and 7, and I love me a 4-day weekend.
I'm going
going
6 while
7.
you're deciding. Oh wow. Okay.
Because I do work a little on Saturday, so
Got that radio show, big
I
dog.
got that radio gig, so it's not really. Is it 4 days? It's more like 3.5.
Mm.
Everybody's putting it at 1. We got 1s in the chat, 5
Wow.
and 3. A lot of 1s in the chat. Yeah, I would put it a lot higher than 7 if I could, but I'm saving 1 here. We got 1. Is the only is what do you have available? Where'd you go?
You both have 1. I have 7.
So you put 4-day weekend where?
6.
Okay. You have 7 open and we have 1 open. Okay.
If I would have put it at 7, that would have been the second one, or almost, because Janine changed one that we had all together. That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing.
Oh, I'm with
All right,
Robin.
last
You
one.
don't even have to say. You don't even have to say it, Aaron. Let's put Cuck Chair at number 1. Thanksgiving Cuck Chair, the best part of Thanksgiving. Robin's got it.
That is the highlight of any holiday.
soon as we finish the game, Aaron, don't go anywhere. We have to talk about the cuck chair thing. Okay. Last one. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So number one is it's not the Westminster Dog Show. Sorry, it's not football. It is back to food, the dish you like the best. Whichever it is, you mentioned mushrooms, of course. This is where you can incorporate turkey because it's your favorite. So
Oh.
what's your favorite? Your favorite dish is the last one, Janine. I'm sorry, I can't figure out what you wanted, but that's nothing new. Girl, whenever you zig, I zag, and I don't know what you wanted. I'm sorry.
You probably won't get it.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people would get it.
Well, then why just set me up?
I know what
No,
it is.
Yeah, what is
sorry.
it?
What is it?
I know what it is. You eat a lot during Thanksgiving, right? People
Okay.
tend to fall asleep after they eat. Who falls asleep the fastest? But the old men, and that's when she molests them and takes
So it's
advantage of them.
molesting.
That's her
Molesting
favorite time.
sleeping overstuffed old men.
Elderly molestation.
I see you, Janine. Yeah, that's what she loves the
Janine?
best.
No.
What is your thing?
Well, I think it's stuffed mushrooms. But
No. What was the thing that you thought was going to be on the list that you wanted on the list?
it has to do. I'm going to give you one hint. Let me see if you get this. Frank, I don't know if you will because of what you said before. It has to kind of do with the parade, but not. It has to do with surrounding the parade.
Surrounding the parade.
Not like it's like not like technically around it, but I can't. I don't want.
Okay, I have a couple guesses.
What?
Is it the dog show?
No, it's
Okay,
not the
this
dog
one's
show.
all right. This one's a longer shot. Is it Alice's restaurant at noon after the parade?
No.
Okay. What could it be? Oh! I got it. I think I got it.
Okay.
Is it the blowing up of the balloons the night before?
No.
Shit! Oh, I thought I had it. Thought that was it.
Although I did go do that twice and I loved it, but no.
I did
Frank
that
looks
once.
confused. But yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
a
to think.
big. That's almost as big of a deal as going to
It
the
is.
parade. Is going
It
to
is.
see the balloons get. Yeah.
No, I got you. I'm not. I'm confused at what it could be. It's not football. I don't think you're a huge football fan.
No. It is something. I will say it is something that you do watch.
Oh,
Something
March of
that
the
you
Wooden
would-
Soldiers.
Boom, you got it.
Really?
Yes, that is one of my all-time favorite movies.
You thought that was going to be on the list?
I really thought that would be on the list because I feel like I associate that movie with Thanksgiving Day.
All right.
Let me tell you something. And my father is 12 feet away from me right now. That's his absolute favorite thing about Thanksgiving is March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Now, do you know
Really?
why? Do you know why I love that movie? Because old men love that movie, and that's a way to start a conversation with them.
Yeah, but
Boom.
Janine, it's black and white. You can't.
No, I hate to tell you, not anymore, honey. It's in color
Oh,
now.
you watched the colorized version?
Yes.
Did you
You
fund
see?
the colorized version?
Did I?
Fund it?
I was like, I'll give up my kids' college fund. Let's make this color.
Yeah, I can't enjoy this without color in it. All right, I didn't see that coming. I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. I don't know why. All right.
Did you ever see it?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. It's a fucking
weird movie.
masterpiece. It's
It's
a
a weird movie.
masterpiece.
A
I
lot
know.
of weird stuff happening in that movie.
I love
The
it. I
cat.
like it too.
The cat
Yeah.
is one of the strangest things, and I love it.
It's a strange. If I did hardcore drugs, this would be the movie I'd watch.
Yeah, I don't know why. I absolutely love that movie, and I associate it with Thanksgiving. And yeah, and thank God it's in color. Whew.
Good for you.
All right. Well, that's true because Janine also hates things that are in black and white.
Thank
if you
you.
remember.
Which blows my mind because there's so many great things in black and white.
Not that one show that I hate. Send you
My
to the
favorite.
moon, Alice.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
but that was
My
the 50s. That was revolutionary.
Anthony, is your father still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
What is he
Can you hear
doing?
us?
Cannot hear you. No, he's inside. I'm outside.
But what is he doing there?
He's watching TV.
He
Is he
messing with the
watching Martian Wooden
thermostat?
Soldiers?
No, I don't think I can turn the camera on. What does he do? Is what did you say?
Is he
Is he messing
watching
with
Martian? Okay.
Is he messing with the thermostat?
No, no, no.
Fiddled with this thing.
No, I think they're watching Emily in Paris.
Oh,
Oh, he's getting your mother all horned up. I get it.
Is that a thing? Is this a horny thing?
Yeah, and I bet
Uh,
you that they like kids in the house sex.
oh.
Oh, I wonder. I'll have to bring that up at Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Would you ever ask your mother that? Or your
No.
father? You should be like, wow, my Janine, my friend Janine, she's kind of crazy, right? You know what she likes to do? She likes when her parents are in the house so that she can have sex. I wonder, is that like the same for like parents too? Or, so my parents sleep in one bedroom upstairs, right? When they come over. And I leave this Kama Sutra book. It's like a mini one, right? Always on my father's side of the bed. and, and he's always like, Janine, do you really expect me to use this? And I'm like, yeah, sure. All right, so that's it. I'm going now.
Do you think a man has ever really used the Kama Sutra, like not having an orgasm? Holding out on an orgasm is not our strong suit.
I'll talk to Sting. Apparently, that's Sting's whole deal.
All right, listen. Frank and Erin, we posted this a little while ago. Frank and Erin got a picture of a cuck chair from the cruise. Okay, and it's on our Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Okay, it was 2 rubber ducks on the chair. Now, little controversy between Bird and I, because I thought it was one thing and she thought it was something else.
Okay.
So I need some clarification on who is correct.
Okay, so when we took the picture, it was Erin came up with the phrase, so that's what we were basing it off of, the phrase. So we had definitely had a phrase in mind
Okay.
for this
Okay.
picture.
All right. So Bird said that it was. Hold on. Bird said it was duck on a cuck, and then wrote fuck. Here's the
very close.
Okay, here's the. Don't say what it is yet, because I'm going to say what I said it was. Can you guys see this there?
Yeah, pull it closer. Put it closer, closer. Good.
Okay.
There's 2 rubber ducks. Up, down. Oh, there's duck on a cuck. Fuck. Right.
Okay. Now I said that when I saw it, I saw. Wait, fuck. What did I think it was now? Hold on. You heard of Elf on the Shelf? Here's a duck pair on a cuck chair. That was it. I got it right.
Correct. Duck pair on a cuck chair.
Because the 2 ducks, I was like, this must be intentional, and it took me a second, but I'm like, nope, duck pair on a cuck chair.
You want a little behind the scenes info?
Yes.
We only had 1 duck, so I had to Photoshop it next to each other.
Oh, I thought you borrowed the other duck from the other couple that was in your room swapping with you guys.
Nah, they didn't have any ducks.
Oh, got it. This is a Photoshop?
That's a duck on. There was a real one there, and then I just took that one and doubled it.
I think
All right,
it's
hold
really
on.
good.
This is some Photoshop work. I'm going to hold this up for everybody because I've zoomed in now. And
You got
Whoops.
some weird thing on the thing.
that was weird. We don't want that. That would be bad. Okay. There it is. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know which one is real. I think the one I think Hold on. This one's real.
Correct. Well, they're both real. All I did was take the real one on, the one that you pointed
You
to,
duplicate, yeah.
duplicated it and tilted it a little and put it on the right.
Well, it's the tilting that I'm so impressed with because that's not easy to do.
Thank you.
I thought so too.
Looks like two of them there, right?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's good.
I
I
didn't
wouldn't have
even use
known if you
Photoshop.
didn't say that.
I literally just used my phone.
It's amazing. And that's not even an iPhone. That's really what's amazing about that
Yeah.
statement.
All right.
Wow. All right. Truly amazing.
Thank you.
All right. So mystery solved.
Yes.
Duck pair
It
on a cuck
is.
chair.
Duck pair on a cuck chair.
What a better time to purchase Oval than on Thanksgiving Eve? Major plot
Yeah,
point in the
get those
book.
Christmas presents. That's right.
Christmas coming up, Hanukkah coming up. Also, something that Frank refuses to acknowledge because he's so obsessed with Jesus, but Kwanzaa. Okay. And I like to accept all religions. So it also makes a
You
great
didn't even
Kwanzaa
mention
gift.
Kwanzaa before when we were combining religions.
No, I don't even know who celebrates Kwanzaa. I have no idea. I have no
Anybody
clue.
who wants to, anybody who wants to.
I guess.
But pick up Oval. It's a great book written by Aaron. It's available on Amazon. You could get it. The link is in the description below. You could download a digital copy, or you could order a physical copy to be shipped to you directly. It's a wonderful book. You're going to enjoy it. And
for those of you who don't do anything the night before Thanksgiving, you can live vicariously through these kids. So
yes,
That's nice. That's nice.
indeed,
it's nice.
it is nice. Great.
It makes
story.
a great Hanukkah gift or Chanukah gift, whichever you celebrate. It is just going to be fantastic.
However you want to pronounce it.
And I'm
Does
thankful
anybody
that you let me be
remember-
on this show. Thank you. I'm thankful for
you're welcome.
everybody that
Please.
tunes in. I'm thankful
We're
for this
thankful.
community. I'm
We're
thankful for the
Aaron.
coat rack.
Yes.
Everybody. I'm thankful for
Let's get an
Cuddles. I'm thankful for
applause.
J Stabs. I'm even thankful for a roommate that we never see.
I don't even think
He's
he
my
exists.
favorite character. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're thankful for Aaron. Great job with the blind top 5.
Thanks.
Always a great job.
Let's get
And,
some hand clapping emojis in the live chat for Aaron C. Show that appreciation to the great Aaron C. for all these great games all year long. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Happy
Aaron,
Thanksgiving to all and to all a good night. Yeah.
I got a little blind top 5 for you right now. Who's a better
Ooh.
never seen character, Bob Sacramento or the roommate?
Roommate.
That's huge. That's a
That is
huge
huge.
ranking right there. Yeah, it's big. That means this podcast is better than Seinfeld. That's a big, bold
Yeah.
statement.
We did it.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I'm
We
excited.
did it.
I'm psyched about it.
We're the show about everything.
Whoa, suck on that, Seinfeld. You and your
All
bullshit.
right. There's
Yeah.
there's our tagline. That's great.
Suck on that, Seinfeld.
Or that. Either one. Whatever you want. That'd make a good
Look at this.
T-shirt.
This
The
I
show
feel like
about
this is
everything. Stuck on that Seinfeld.
yeah. I feel like this is a full-on applause break coming in for Aaron C. right now. This is amazing.
Oh,
All the
Nice.
what is this? This is hand clapping. What is that? A heart on fire? I can't even see that.
How's
What is that?
I don't know.
it's
Candles?
justice. Wow.
Yeah.
It's burning love,
Burning
which I have for
love.
you all.
I had that once. Little shot took care of everything. No big deal.
That's good. A little penicillin.
I don't know how Robin made the letters a different color. This is amazing. All right, first of all, the emoji skill in the chat right now is off the charts.
Honestly.
You thought my ducks were something.
Yeah. You got nothing on Robin and crew over here. It's amazing.
Honestly.
All right, everybody. I will say this. Great. I say this all the time, but I was wondering if this is going to make the list. Thanksgiving movies, because there's not a lot of them, but Home for the
No, I
Holidays is
couldn't-
one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that this year. I never watch Practical Magic on Halloween. I say I will, and I never watch Home for the Holidays on Thanksgiving. But I think I'm gonna change that one this year.
Yeah. Yes, this is the year. Everybody goes planes, trains, and automobiles. Not as good as Home for
Oh,
the Holidays. Home for the
really?
Holidays is better.
Planes,
Oh
trains, and
yeah.
automobiles. Great.
With all due respect to Steve Martin and John Candy, Home for the Holidays is a masterpiece. It's Robert Downey Jr.'s greatest performance.
Are you and the kids gonna watch the Peanuts or the Garfield Thanksgivings?
We did watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving today. We did watch a
Oh,
Peanuts
it's cute.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Now, do they like the older cartoons, or they don't really?
They do. They like that. They like Frosty the Snowman, the original, because they made a new Frosty that's like more updated, kind of looks like Pixar. They did not like it. They liked the original. They were hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cartoons, man. Cartoons were
very,
the shit back then.
I was very proud of them. All right, see now, look,
Happy
see this.
birthday.
Yell at uh her, Aaron, because Leisha, she put the turkey fucking thing back on there, and that's I didn't do it. That was her.
What are you talking about?
I'm not yelling
So
at
I'm
her.
just saying she brought up turkeys again. I don't know if that's a happy Thanksgiving or remember when everybody was banging the turkeys.
Yeah, I'm sure
Uh,
I'm sure she was referencing banging turkeys by putting two
look at all
turkey
the.
emojis.
I think that's what it was. Look at all the Thanksgiving colored hearts in Diane's message right here.
Creative. This is
Yeah.
all good stuff.
We'll want bippity boppity updates. Disney updates in the members only area. If you want to see that stuff, join the members only area. Become a member right now. Link in the description below. We will put some updates. I did put a video up of us arriving here at Grandma's house. I did get another video today that'll go up. So we got videos and pictures and things going up to the members only area while we're away on vacation. There will not be a show on Black Friday. And all next week we will be off because of the vacation. But like I said, there'll be some stuff up in the members area. So enjoy
Yeah.
that. Yes.
It's gonna be a little while before we come back. Catch
I
up on your
know.
AOA.
I know. This show is from live from Florida. Next show, I'll be on a street corner with a cup begging for money to replace that budget lost on Bippity Boppity Boutique. So that'll be exciting
Good
for
for
everybody.
you. Never stop working, man.
Yeah. And Frank, I don't know if you know this, but because we're live on location, we do not have the music to end the show.